Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Monique and today I'm going to be decorating my weekly spread, August 11th to August 17th. So we have finally arrived. This is the week that I'm going back to work, known as Convocation Week, which is basically a compilation of college updates and then also different professional development sessions that you can go to, some required and then some that are optional. And so I have already sifted through the schedule that they sent out last week and picked which ones I'm going to, and then which ones I'm going to choose to skip. And so that's what we're going to be decorating today. So I am going to be using the Whimsical Seasons sticker book from Happy Planner. I am wanting to use this sticker book and focus more on the spring stickers, and the summer ones. So as you can see, there's some lobsters here, some florals, and so I want to kind of focus on using these while I can before, this season ends and we move more into, yes, the things that I prefer, but again, I'm trying to kind of branch out and try different things. So that's what we're going to be working with today. So I have my iPad next to me, voila, and I'm going to be looking at the appointments here, but to begin, I want to definitely document those first before we get into any of the other decorations. So here we go. Okay. So number one, I mainly have appointments on Monday, meetings on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, I actually don't have any required sessions that I need to attend. And so I'm not going to put anything for those days in terms of particular times and things to be at. So I'm just taking note of that myself. Okay, so the first thing, let's see, what do we want to use first? So on Monday, I'm going to be in the same spot. And so I'm going to just keep that all in one time frame. And so I think I'm happy with going in with one of these for Monday. Ooh, which one should I go with? Okay, I think I'm just gonna go in with the orange one. Okay, so I think let's go ahead and do something right here. The question is, actually there is no question. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go in with that. And then let's go in with I do really like this green color. Go ahead and put that one here. And then I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go in with this kind of teal color. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I should have maybe whited out the lines, but I'm just gonna keep it anyway. Okay, so those are the main days of appointments, and let's see. I don't think there's any bullet points in this particular sticker book, or is there? Oh, okay. We have some of these, so I think we're gonna use these because I'm definitely gonna have to-do lists, and I want to make sure that it matches. So let's go with the to-do list. Okay. So we'll do that there, and then we're gonna go in it keeps sliding. Okay, nice. We have that, and then do we need one for Tuesday? I don't feel like we do, or actually we could, but what color would we go with? We could do green. I mean, I know it's not completely balanced. I'm not sure what y'all's preference is on balance when it comes to, like, do I want to keep it symmetrical, and do I want to keep, you know, a bullet point list on the same area throughout the spread, or am I okay with there being 2 boxes with the same look? You know, I think it's all just a matter of preference, and I am not against having this, and that's fine to me. Okay, cool. So that covers that side. I don't really feel like I need... Okay, actually, yeah, let's just go ahead and continue to place bullet points throughout. I think I'm just gonna use these areas to make some more bullet points just for every single day. That way I have some kind of to-do list to prep me for the following week, which is when classes start. So the great thing about it is that I'm pretty much almost done prepping, which was my goal. I don't know if y'all saw my currently page after the pen, but I was talking about how I wanted to finish prepping a week in advance of when classes start. And so this week would be the week prior to my classes starting at the college. And I've pretty much accomplished that, which is awesome. But let's see, what do I want to do here? But I also need to I need to finish prepping for the classes, my grad classes, and also the classes that I will be teaching at my grad school. I need to finish prepping that. And that, or those classes start a week after. So on the 25th. And so I want to focus on those classes during this week. And that's what I'll be doing there. So that is why I'm putting bullet points, because, or I guess to-do lists. I know a lot of y'all say to-do lists, but I always just say bullet points for some reason. It's same thing, right? Tomato, tomato. Okay, but I'm really loving the color, like the colorful aspect of it. Okay, cool. So now we can move into the more decorative things. I'm wondering if I want to continue this thread of having these throughout, because I could put one here, I could put one here, and then I could put one here. I think I might do that. But first I want to go in with other decorative elements. I noticed this particular one up here that I really like, and so I think I want to use it. It says, Bring on the summer fun. I mean, I know it's not summer anymore, like summer fun, because I'm working, but I think it's just a little reminder that just because you're busy doesn't mean that you can't make time and have fun, right? So I think I want to place that right here. Yeah, I like that. And I think it kind of works because it's like the weekend, right? Okay, I'm trying to see. This is my favorite thing, Think, Dream, Plan. I like that. But where would I want to put it? I could put it up here, maybe. First of all, will it span the entire bit? I think it will. Okay, so I'm gonna move this down a little bit because what I'm trying to practice is like laying something down correctly the first time. That way I'm not constantly having to pick it up again and redo it. I like that. And I also like the thought of just having the strips above the to-do. So let's see, what other options do we have? This is my favorite thing ever. It is true, it is my favorite thing to plan. This is the good stuff. I might just not do that for the other ones. So let me continue to look through and see what we got here. I really like this paper sticker of this floral, and I think I want to go in with that in a little bit, but let me just keep sifting through. What I'm really trying to do is just find places where I can journal. But I also really love, okay, let's go in with this sticker first because I feel like it really matches the blue. I mean, see how this is pink in the background though? It's not necessarily fully matching, but I still feel that it's matching somewhat. Okay, so we have that, and I really like this orange. Oh my gosh, I just tore it. No! This orange floral. And the thing with putting it somewhere here is that it's going to cover up part of this. Unless I like stacked these, but then I wouldn't have anything to write here. But do I need to have anything to write there? That's the question. But I could always bring it over here and cover up the cockroach. And I think I might actually do that instead. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I like that there. Cool. Okay. So I'm wondering, should I bring in the lemons or should I bring in the lobsters? I feel like the lobster bit makes sense over here, but there's not enough room to put that per se. So I want to see if I could go in with, oh, you know what I'm thinking? So earlier I wanted to do something like this over here, but I didn't want to cover this up. But I could always lay it on the side like this. That way I still have room to write. So I think I'm actually going to do that. The question is, which one do I want to use? Do I want to use the "this is so exciting" or "this is the good stuff"? Because they kind of have elements of the same color. I think I'll do, this is so exciting because it kind of matches, like the floral right here matches the florals over here, kind of. So I think, oh, but you know what? It's not going to, it's not necessarily going, oh, what if I lay it like this instead? Like above here? Would that be okay? Even if one bullet point is lost? I think it's fine just because what I'm doing is I'm creating a place to write across. So I think that's fine. I'm just gonna do that then. Okay, so let me just figure out a way to lay this down straight. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. That's nice. I like that. So then I'm kind of wondering if I might want to just put the bullet point list here and then do something here, like something similar, or if I want to, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, I might need my tweezers to, that way. Well, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, that's much better. Okay, so we have that, and I want to do the lemons. I don't know if I was even pointing to it because I was looking at my camera. Okay, so I like that I've been laying it like this. Another thing I could do is lay it like this, but what I don't want to do is to distract from that. So I'm gonna lay it over here. Perfect. What if I added in a bunny? Like maybe I kind of like this white bunny. Or would that not match the vibe? What do we think? Do we think it just doesn't match? Because if we think it doesn't match, I will respect the perspective. Or perhaps we should place this more so in places where there's just not really room to write anything, like something like here. I can always come back and change that in a little bit. I don't want to get too carried away. Oh, but look, there's some lemons right here. Okay, I think I'm just gonna double layer the lemon. Yeah, I think I'm gonna double this, like put it on the bottom. Like this. And then It's so funny because I just read trust your crazy ideas, and it's kind of like an affirmation to me. Like, oh, okay, maybe I'm not doing something wrong. It almost makes me want to just like put it right here front and center. But I definitely know I want to put a lemon here as decor. So we're going to go in with the lemon for sure. Where do we want to put it? Put one right there. While we're here, let's go ahead and put in a lobster on the left side. Or on the left page, I should say. Like that. Okay. I like that we have some of these flowers that match. It makes me want to put it, I don't want to put it so close that it's like coming off of it, but because it's kind of like a similar theme, maybe like right here. No, right here. Let me try something. Because that's the thing, I don't want to put too many bullet points. But I could use them right here. Yeah, I like that right there. So what is missing, my dear friends? I still feel like I want to put a quote here. The thing is, you know what though? What I'm trying to what I'm trying to remind myself is like people are even doing Halloween spreads in August. So it's like, why does it matter if I'm doing something that's spring and it's not spring? Right? It doesn't. It doesn't matter. Okay. So let's see if there's anything else. You know what though? Flowers. Squirrels are everywhere. Squirrels are... In fact, you know what? At my parents' house, they have a bird feeder, and every time that we come over, it's literally like enchanted. Because, okay, let me wipe this out. It's literally like enchanted because every time I come over and I bring my dog, he rushes outside and there's always like birds in the bird feeder, and then there's also birds sitting on the grass, and then there's squirrels and bunnies all in literally the same vicinity, and it's so cute. Yeah, I like that. Looks like he's sniffing the flowers. And that makes me happy. And so, yeah, so I don't think that there's any season where squirrels aren't around, and so I'm going to put him there. And I like that because it looks like the bunny is looking at the flowers right there. And I think that this is really all that I need. I don't need to go super crazy with it, you know? I'm wondering if I want to put the lemon here anymore though, or if it's like there's already enough lemons. So I just want to see what it looks like if I take this off. Let's just see. Maybe I could just layer it like that. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. What if I put one bunny over here? That way it looks like they're kind of looking at each other. Should I? Or should I do a brown one? Because I don't want to, I don't know. I'm like confusing with symmetry because sometimes I'm like, I'm okay with it being the exact same. And sometimes I'm like, no, I don't want it to be the exact same. But I really like this bunny right here that's laying down. And so I think I want to use this one and like lay it on the sticker like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I think that's it then. I'm not gonna do anything here. That way I can just decide to journal something underneath if I want. And then of course I'm gonna fill in my appointments. I'm gonna fill in my to-do list every single day. And I think I'm happy with how it looks. So thank you for watching. If you liked watching this creative process and you want to watch more, please hit that subscribe button. My goal is to post weekly spreads on Sundays or Mondays, and then you can go ahead and take a look at all my other videos if you would like. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.